Hi everyone, it's Eden-Olivia. I hope you are well. Welcome. In today's video, I wanted to talk about race and what I all think we can do to help make a change for the better. Just as a disclaimer, I'm not an expert. This is just all what I personally think. First up, Black Lives Matter. Now, I'm blessed that everyone I follow on social media just knows, but I feel like there are people out there who say, but all lives matter, and of course all lives matter. It's just that Black lives are the ones that are in need right now. It's not saying that Black lives matter more than all the other lives, it's just saying that Black lives matter just as much as the other lives. My second point is that police brutality and racism is not new. I think we all know that, but still, I think it was Will Smith who said that racism isn't new, it's just being filmed. And thank God we live in a time where we've got technology so that, people can film when these horrific things happen and, they can go viral and hopefully bring a change, because it really is unacceptable. I don't understand how we're in 2020 and this is still going on. My third point is to educate yourself. Now, I know a lot of people are saying they are, which is great, but I think at least if you educate yourself, then you will know that racism isn't just saying racist words, it's a lot deeper than that.
White people are very good at understanding overt racism, which they've seen, and they can empathize. And it's so sad that another black man has been killed, but they do not understand the subtle racism that black people experience every single day in our lives. And that is what we need to address. That's what white people need to learn to understand.
And there's that quote that says, racist, you're not born racist, it's taught. Kids are not racist unless they're taught to be racist, unless they're surrounded by people who are racist. And I think it's important that people understand that this is years and years and years of racism from slavery that's like slowly filtered down, and it's just still going on now, and it's just not acceptable. So yeah, you can educate yourself by obviously reading books, listening to podcasts, watching documentaries, whatever it is, but it's just important that I think we all educate ourselves and just learn how to make a change, really. So there's a couple of things I think people should stop doing. One, sending hate to like celebrities, influencers, companies. I just don't think that's helping the situation. I don't think it's helping them and their mental health. I don't think it's helping you and your mental health. And I just don't think it's even helping make a change, to be honest. I completely understand, trying to educate people, trying to correct people, that's great. But slating a company or slating a celebrity for not doing something isn't going to help. If they don't want to do something, whatever, we can just boycott them, but we don't need to send them hate. I have seen a lot of that, and I just think this isn't helping anyone. Yeah. Another thing I think people need to stop doing is thinking that this is just happening in America. This is happening all over the world. It's just that it's been talked about in America at the minute, but this isn't exclusive only to America, and it's not just police brutality. It's going on holiday and people are staring at you because your skin colour is different. It's little things like that, but that I don't think a lot of people understand, but needs to change.
I think that it's telling when black people come forward and we speak of our experience and we are accused of using the race card.
And I just think that it's everyone's responsibility to make a change, not just the people in America, but I think the people literally everywhere. This is a worldwide issue that together we can solve. Okay, so a few things I think what we can do. Number one is give to anti-racism charities. Whether that's money or whether that's even just sharing their posts on social media. You could be sharing it to your followers who might have the money to support them, or you can just be sharing it to your followers and educating your followers. It's just like a trickle. Is it a trickle effect? Is that it? I don't know. But yeah, just supporting them in any way you possibly can, because yeah, they need it, and now is the time that people are opening their eyes and actually listening. So yeah, get sharing. Also, I think people should start to speak out more. I know it could be awkward, and personally I can completely relate, but it's not just police brutality, like I said before. It's little things like people not getting the right opportunities at work, or people making like sly comments. It might be at school, college, uni, work, whatever it is. It's just not okay, and people need to be pulled up and called out on it so that they can learn and everyone else around can also learn. Another big one is using your power. I think a lot of people, we can all feel that, you know, we're not famous, we don't have millions of followers or whatever, but that shouldn't change anything. We can vote. Make sure you're voting for the right party. Make sure you're voting for the party who look out for people who are at a disadvantage and who have proved that they care about people who are at a disadvantage. You know, they've got facts and figures, they've got evidence to back it up, not just as soon as election time comes around, they're saying in their speeches that they care about people who are less fortunate. Do you though? But do you? Also, protest, sign petitions and contact your politicians because they're the ones in power. So yeah. I also think it's important to appreciate the companies, the celebrities, the people who appreciate black culture and don't blackfish, don't culture appropriate, don't use black culture when it suits them and then are quick to move on. That's not really helping anyone. Not companies that, you know, say they're diverse but are only diverse when things like this happen. Yeah, also companies that actually have diversity, you know? They're the kind of companies that we should be spending our money in. And I'm also talking to myself during this whole video, by the way. I'm not just judging everyone. Yeah, I feel like it's time we support those people who are always diverse and don't just jump onto a trend or a bandwagon or the bandwagon or whatever the saying is. Yeah. But on that note, you know, for the companies that are finally changing, I mean, one, better late than never. Two, make sure you have like a diverse company. Make sure that you support, you know, Black lives all the time and not just now. Make sure when it's Black History Month, you're celebrating it. Make sure that you're promoting everyone equally. Yeah, it's not just, you know, post on social media now while everyone's talking about it and then forget about it. In a year's time, you have this same energy. And finally, pray. I am a Christian and prayer is powerful. And yeah, we need to pray for people who are in charge because they're the ones with the power. In Proverbs 11:14, it says, "For lack of guidance, a nation falls, but victory is won through many advisors," which is so true because we need to pray for people in power, as I said before, because yeah, they're the ones who can make a change. And if they don't care, I mean, it's going to be hard to get anywhere. Also, I posted the second Bible scripture on my Instagram account, and I mean, it just speaks volumes, to be honest. "It is a joy for the just to do justice, but destruction will come to the workers of iniquity." Proverbs 21:15. That is literally the truth. So yeah, praying is key. I've also seen a few quotes that I just think are just so important, and hopefully we can all meditate on this, think about it, and just, you know, reflect on our own lives and think, am I guilty of this? Am I doing this? Yeah, so the first one is, "Privilege is when you think something is not a problem because you aren't affected personally." My second one is, "If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor." And my final one is, "We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes." So yeah, they are my quotes and my tips on how I think that we can all make a change individually. You know, we don't have to have millions of followers, be famous, be a company or whatever. We can do this stuff just ourselves. So yeah, that is the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed and hopefully I have helped. In my description box below, I'm going to have a link to some anti-racism charities, to some books and to some educational videos that hopefully will help. And if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comment section below. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video and I'll see you soon. Bye.